Oh, hi again.
Hi again.
Woo! What's going on in here?
So, this is going to be our new vegetable and herb tent.
This is the veggie tent, guys.
So, we kind of had a little plan in here, but we also don't really know what we're doing.
Right? It's all new to us. We're starting out.
We decided to go with the full AC Infinity grow kit for this grow. I think it's going to be actually great to start these in. I think it's a great environment. We got the humidifier. We do have the carbon filter. We all know that's
Not really necessary for the veggies and herbs. I wanted to take it out. Haven't said no.
it looks nice.
It looks nice, but don't really need the filtration.
I mean, that's not completely necessary.
Not needed.
No, but we're gonna keep it up.
All right. But we did pick up this rack from Menards that fit in here perfectly. So we're going to be lining these with the ion beams because these are pretty sweet, and we tested the PAR on them and actually pretty legit for the veggies and herbs. So it's really cool because they are magnetic. We can slap them up to the top.
I've been tying these together.
Yep, we've been zip tying those up, and then we're going to secure it on each rack. So we'll have we'll be able to stack seedlings, microgreens, herbs, and we even picked up a couple little herbs today.
We did pick up some herbs that
Some
we're
freshies.
going to, we're actually just going to start them in there just to see and maybe put those in some new pots. We got these ones, we're going to probably put them in the bigger ones just to see how they grow.
A couple of those, some of these
And then I also
propagation
have
trays.
ones, yes, that we're going to start from seed. I have a ton of new seeds. We have all different kinds of herbs, all different kinds of peppers, all different kinds of tomatoes, and so much more.
Right.
But I'm actually just going to start small because, like I said, I've never done this before. But we're going to start them in these little babies, which I think was kind of fun, little domes.
Yeah,
Keeps
those are
the
gonna look
humidity
dope.
because obviously everyone knows that seedlings love the
Little humidity.
moisty air.
A little heat. So we definitely have a lot of hot peppers and veggies and things that we've got that we want to start in those. So we're excited to get them going. So we're going to set this rack up, get all those lights mounted, at least on
And then
2
we
tiers.
also have-
What do we have back here?
We also have this new ion board, S44. This is from AC Infinity. Like I said, this one was the one that comes with the grow kit.
Yeah.
And we thought that this would be perfect in here.
Yeah.
So not only are the lights going to be on the rack, we're also going to have one on top.
Yeah, because with the rack, how it sticks out, and the rack will have its own lights, but this will, the ion board should fit perfectly in the side area, so then larger plants and vegetables we can put off to the side there, and we'll try and maximize the space usage and pack this thing full of veggies and peps and all the little things that we want, herbs, and we'll just be able to run down the basement where we're cooking and grab stuff.
We love to cook too.
Yeah.
So, and there's also a lot of vegetables and herbs that we can't just find at our local grocery store.
Yeah, Thai basil, stuff like that.
So we just thought, you know what? If we want it, we're gonna grow it.
If we want it, we gonna get it.
So why not?
We growing it, something new. The veggie tent's gonna be fun, guys. So we're gonna go through, get this thing set up, show you guys the setup after it's done, and then get these veggies going. Yes. Veggie tails.
Maybe that'll be it.
Ooh, so those things went up really nice.
Yeah, they're so cool. I love these things. We're gonna have to get a couple more of these.
Yep,
I love them.
We just kind of zip tied them up under the frame. That way it keeps the top open. But it's gonna work dope. So we'll be able to slide those trays in. We're setting up the next one. They do come with extension cables, but we found for this we didn't even need them. So this one we like bundled them up, but necessarily actually works kind of perfect just connecting them all together.
Yeah.
And then it does have its own controller, but we also hooked it up to the UIS. That way we can run it off our controller 69 up here. So that'll schedule the brightness for each rack and the on and off schedule. So I think it's gonna work pretty dope. This will be able to vertically integrate quite a few herbs and things. So we're setting up this next one, and then we're gonna put the light up and maybe get some seedlings in here.
Yes.
The veggies.
Exciting.
Oh, so pumped. Look at that.
So after we got everything everything all cleaned up, this is the final look of our little herb tower. I'm gonna call
Yeah,
it.
it's the herb tower. Turned out pretty sick though, guys. So we got at least 2 racks there where we can line just microgreens or herbs or seedlings that we're starting. And it's gonna work dope. Both lights are connected to the controller 69 up there. So we can dim them independently or set the schedules based on whatever we need. But it's gonna be dope. Let's get, wanna get that S44 up?
Let's get this big light up and
Do it.
see how she lights.
Yeah, S44, I think it's gonna fit perfectly in there. That's the same one we're actually running in the auto tent.
All right, this baby is pretty sweet. I like the one that's already in here with our little seedlings. So, and I think it's gonna fit in here just perfectly.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be the perfect fit.
Yes.
Ooh, she's looking good. Let's get her hung up, powered up, UIS'd up. And we're gonna be a veggie town.
Woo, it's gonna be so bright.
Oh, primo. Fits perfectly next to the rack, so we can adjust the height on that based on the needs, or it'll even give, if it's high enough, it can give some light to whatever's on the top there.
Ooh,
that's dope.
Plug this baby in.
Right, let's go ahead. We're gonna connect the UIS cord and get the power going, and then that thing's gonna be rocking and rolling too. All set, look at this thing.
This is beautiful. I cannot wait to see all the beautiful colors that come out of this tent.
Right, it's gonna be sick. We got the S44 hooked up, so that's gonna be sweet. That's going through also the controller 69, so it's controlling the lights and the brightnesses on both those racks where we put in the ion beams, and for the S44, so we can control them all independently or even different schedules, or set them to ramp based on humidity or VPD or anything. So this is gonna be the dopest setup, hopefully for veggies, and we're gonna get this thing full up with a whole bunch of stuff. I think we're gonna repot these little
yes, first I'm gonna
herbs.
actually just go ahead and repot these herbs. I'm just gonna put them in some bigger pots with some fresh soil, and then we're gonna pop them on here and just see how they go for the first, just to kind of test out our little environment. It would be, we want to make sure that they're gonna thrive before we really start putting seedlings in there.
Start with something alive.
So we're gonna see how these go, and then hopefully within the next few weeks we'll be able to get some bigger, and
we'll definitely pot up some of the other seedlings, get them started, and some of the other veggies we want to grow. So we're definitely gonna drop some bids on that. So definitely stay tuned for the veggie tent. Yeah, lots gonna be popping in here.
Stay tuned. I'm probably gonna learn a few things, and I'm probably gonna embarrass myself. So
well,
you'll love it.
It's all new to us, guys. So we've never done the veggies inside, so it's a fun thing to learn. Plus, it's gonna be great for just having it for cooking and all the stuff we want to do. Make our own pesto. We need some rosemary. Just come down here, grab it.
Exactly. So this is gonna be a really fun, new little adventure for us. So you guys, please stay tuned and make sure you hit that like.
Veggigan. Potting these babies up, just putting them in some Potter's Gold here.
Yes, this is classically one of my favorite soils, and
for the other plants, but it should be absolutely fine also for the herbs. So
good.
Did you say the dirt smells so good?
It does. So I'm just gonna do I'm just gonna pour a little bit in this in this bin, and then I'm just gonna put them in these bigger pots, and all I'm using is this. Just basically repotting.
We just transplant them into little pots with some extra newts, so.
And then putting them in their new environment. So this is gonna be really exciting.
Ooh, the basil.
Basil.
I can smell it from here.
I love the way basil smells. It's actually this plant looks pretty happy already, so.
It's gonna look happier once we give it some juice.
Make her a little bit better.
Right? So we're all new. We definitely have to do some research on veggies and herbs and things, but this should be pretty straightforward. At least with these already alive ones. We're getting the jump start.
Yeah. Hey, we might as well check out our environment with the live plants before we try to start little babies.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, she already got some good root action. These are just ones we picked up from the supermarket, already going. Because we usually get them all the time if we actually need basil, but it'd be so nice to just be able to come downstairs and grab what we need. best believe I'll be making some fresh pesto.
Easy as that.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
This is fun.
Yeah, this is fun. These little babes, a little basil. Definitely gonna water them up, get them moist. The rosemary.
Well, they have to be doing better here than they were sitting at the supermarket.
Right. We're gonna give them some love.
Rosemary wasn't the prettiest, but it was the prettiest out of the bunch.
It was the prettiest one they had.
Ooh.
Oop.
Ooh. Oh girl, stay with me.
Oh, she looks delicious. And some mint for mojitos.
They just all smell so good.
Right,
I love
fresh herbs. I can't wait to eat all the chili peppers, Thai bird chilies, Thai basil.
Ooh, hopefully she will get
We should plant up some catnip for the kitties.
You know we totally should.
Ooh, kitty gonna love it.
There, she looks like this one's struggling a little.
Right, they'll probably perk up.
Should I take off these little ciders?
Give them some water. Prune them
Let
babies.
me trim this little baby up.
Do a little pruning, a little defoliation.
I'm assuming that it's much like the other plant in the way that, you know, you have to take off the bad stuff to make sure that the good stuff gets all the nutrients. Does that make sense?
Yeah. She got some scraggler branches. Weed those out.
So now a couple of people have suggested putting them all in one pot, but then I've also heard in the same sense that some herbs like to take over when other herbs don't.
Right.
So I decided to do each individual pot.
Yeah, we're really gonna have to learn like what herbs, kind of how they perform and what they like. So really, we're completely new to this, but it's gonna be fun because it's something that we've been wanting to do for quite a while. And obviously, because it is winter time still, once it does get nice outside, we're definitely gonna be doing some outdoor gardening too. Getting plants going out there. It's gonna be fun.
You guys,
Look at these.
how cute.
It is cute, that's great.
Get
Oh,
some a
look
little
at
bit
that.
More down there.
I love it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh yeah, so this should be perfect. We'll be able to dial those lights down. We can check the power, see what kind of power they're getting, but you know, we really have to look in to see what kind of power these things need. But I feel like they'll be perfect under those little lights.
Just gonna give these babies some water just to water this soil up a little because it was a little dry right from the bag.
That's what the tray's for.
Gardening can be messy, okay?
Garden's really messy with you, babe.
Everything's messy with me.
That's a fact. Oh, this is gonna be dope. I can't wait to see. I hope these all perk back up real quick. It smells like straight up basil in here. I love it. What kind of veggie are you most excited for in here, babe? Little cherry tomatoes?
I have these little tomatoes called cream berry tomatoes.
Cream berries.
I'm very excited to try those because I love tomatoes.
Right.
Right.
Well, I think this is gonna work dope. All right, guys, so that's it. I think we got this basically set up. We're gonna start packing it up and popping more veggies and see what kind of fun we can have, what we can get into in here.
Yeah, I'm so excited. This is a whole nother venture for me. Not that I'm a master grower in any sense, in any way, but you gotta grow to know.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So we're going down the veggie path and it's gonna be sweet, guys. So stay tuned. There's definitely gonna be a lot more coming out of here. And we'll be doing all kinds of fun content with the veggies. So stay tuned. We'll see you in the next one.